at that sunshine outside. I mean, it is really sunny, but we are feeling some cooler temperatures. Hopefully the sunshine will warm us up if you got to get out on a walk or something later.
Yeah, we'll be in the low to mid 70s, which is pretty typical for late September. And we're in late July, so you know, what's that? A few months from now? 2 months.
We're getting a little, this is fake fall.
Yeah, fake fall, a little taste of fall.
Fake fall number 1, and then I'm sure we'll have fake fall number 2 around the end of September.
For sure.
And then it really hits towards the end of October. Yeah.
That's how it goes here in West
We're pretty
Michigan,
trained on this.
We are, that's for sure. At least it's a pretty pleasant day out there. We're seeing no humidity either. 13 weather ball. No surprise here is blue. Cooler temperatures are in view. We will be in the low to mid 70s today. Some areas might even stay in the upper 60s all day long, with at least some cloud cover building in this afternoon. You can already see that behind the weather ball. The weather ball is brought to you by West Shore Home. Your weather headlines show a cool day today, only in the low to mid 70s, but still with that northerly flow. Lake Michigan will have a higher swim risk today, pretty similar to what we saw yesterday, with the northward facing piers seeing the worst of the conditions. We will be quiet though, with no rain through at least Saturday of this week. 68 is the current number in Grand Haven. Believe it or not, the air temperature might actually be cooler than the water temperature today, as water temps are still, for the most part, in the lower 70s. Still holding on to that breeze and, of course, that chop along the lakeshore as well. It is somewhat breezy across West Michigan, especially in Fremont. Fremont's seen a wind gust of almost 30 miles per hour. The strongest winds, though, today will generally be confined along the lakeshore. Speaking of the lakeshore, we're still seeing the high swim risk today, with waves upwards of 7 feet, especially north of Muskegon, and generally, though, around Grand Haven to Muskegon, waves of 4 to 6 feet with red flags likely to be flying. Temperatures out the door right now, most of us are getting close to 70 degrees now, 70 in Grand Rapids and Fremont. But notice that green number, that is the dew point. It is 46 for a dew point in Big Rapids and 48 in Grand Rapids. So it is very refreshing as you step out the door. So make sure you get outside and take advantage of it. Low to mid 70s today with a mix of sun and clouds at least through 5 p.m. And then we'll see increasing sunshine as we wrap up the day, leading to clear skies tonight. Big picture shows high pressure is still in control of our weather. That will not pass us to the east until Friday, and with that occurring, that will eventually warm us up back into the 80s. We'll stay in the 70s, upper 70s for our Thursday, low 80s though by the time we get to Friday with partly cloudy conditions. Dew points will stay very refreshing in the 40s to 50s through at least Saturday, but by Sunday the humidity briefly returns, along with our best chances of rain. But the chances of rain, unfortunately, look to be pretty slim. Sunday into Monday, only a 30% chance of rain as of now. So in general, it does look like to be a pretty isolated event. How much rain are we talking through the next week or so? Not a whole lot. Generally, maybe upwards of ½ an inch here in West Michigan, with really the Midwest missing out on much of the rainfall. So drought may become a concern over the next multiple weeks. Temperatures today along the lakeshore, like I've been talking about, low to mid 70s generally all across the area. I wouldn't be shocked if a few isolated areas stay in the upper 60s today. The rest of your 13-area side, 7-day forecast. Fall will eventually trend to more summer-like conditions, where we should be this time of year well into the 80s by Sunday, along with the isolated chance of a storm, with the humidity returning as we wrap up the weekend.